In this video, I'm going to show you how I make cold brew coffee concentrate, enough to last me a few weeks. Same amount could last you more or less depending on how much coffee you drink and how strong you like it. So the first thing I'm going to do is review all the equipment and things we need to make it. So this right here is the receptacle where we put the grounds, and then the little stopper goes in there. That is the filter, the main filter that goes in the center and the bottom of the grounds receptacle. I did want to show you what they look like new. That one I've used once. These are what they look like new. And those are parts that you can use several times for each one. I think I paid 12 bucks on Amazon for all three, so really economical. This is the water receptacle that sits on top of that. Back there, that is an optional filter. You don't need those. Sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. They really just mainly, I think, extend the life of the main filter a little bit more. And then also they keep you from getting the really fine coffee dust type grounds in your cup if that bothers you. Of course, that's coffee. I usually buy mine pre-ground. You can grind your own. I haven't noticed a huge difference, probably because when I buy it, I use the whole bag up like pretty much immediately. This is a 12-ounce bag, but you can use either 12-ounce or 1-pound sizes. There's you just use a different amount of water for each one. And then of course here's the water. It's not super eco-friendly, but I use bottled water because our tap water tastes like ass. Like seriously, your coffee is only going to be as good as the water you use. So this is going to take a little bit longer than it usually does because I'm doing the video, and this is actually, I think, my first video, so I'm probably going to be slow about it. But anyway, first step is we take this, take the stopper and pop it in the bottom like that. Make sure it's set in there. Flip that over. And this, you can't tell, but it is wet and it's stored in the fridge in between uses. So when you take it out of the fridge, you have to run warm water over it, kind of bend it a little bit. It gets stored in that little bowl that has a lid. So you just shove this down here, get it nice and tight. Like, try to get it all even. It's not hard. It just, like I said, it's a little awkward because I'm trying to video it. So, and then after that, I just pop this in there. Again, this is an optional step. You totally do not have to do it. I've done it either way. And then you just switch hands here. You just pour the coffee grounds in. Okay. Little hard with one hand. Oh, there we go. Okay, pretty sure you just got the table through part of that, but shake it up, make it a little even, and we put the water receptacle on top. See that tiny, tiny hole? That is where that's what gets you that slow drip that soaks all the grounds. And then you can see, probably hard to see, but that top line is where you put the water to if you have a pound of grounds, and then the bottom line if you have 12 ounces or 3/4 pound of grounds. And so I just start pouring in the water. If you want to be very particular, you can do this and hold one finger under that little hole. That's the instructions, but it drips out so slowly. I have never noticed a difference one way or the other. Obviously, how level your surface is matters. This table's pretty level. So, yeah, there we go. that is it. And now I just have to let it sit at least 12 hours. I usually put a plastic wrap over the top to keep any floating dust and cat hair or whatever out. Let it sit 12 hours, and then we will drain it into the coffee carafe.